so Jen has uploaded her fourth weigh-in of the year. This was yesterday on the 22nd. So let's see how she's been doing. Oops. So Jen uploaded her fourth weigh-in yesterday. So let's watch her video and see how she's done.
Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to you as well. My name is Jennifer and this is my channel. Welcome. So today is Wednesday, January the 20th, it's Wednesday, January the 22nd, 2020, and we are here for the weigh-in and for me to let you guys know how my week went. And I'm going to be honest with you guys and tell you it was not a good week. A lot of things, I could give you a lot of excuses, but there's just no excuses because it just wasn't a good week. First, let me talk about the past and what's been going on in my life. As you can see, I'm kind of like in dress-up mode.
Yeah. I was going to say, I actually really love that scarf. I'm assuming Dollar Tree scarf because they always sell like scarves for the season, but very cute. As far as the way not being good, I mean, maybe it's just the trend for the week. I don't know. I don't know. Amy's wasn't good at all, but I think she had some extenuating circumstances too. Not to say she wouldn't have gained weight, but the amount that she gained. So we're gonna see where Jen's at, and hopefully, it wasn't too big a number. Maybe she didn't gain anything. Maybe she just didn't lose. Which I know sometimes she sees that as a bad thing, but I'm like, it depends, really. Or maybe she didn't lose enough in her mind.
I had some things I had to take care of this morning. That's why you're seeing this pretty late in the afternoon. And I'm filming this at almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't have my typical gray shirt on because today wasn't a lounge day. Today was a take care of things day. I've gotten myself involved into a lot of real life activities, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been very present on YouTube. I haven't been watching other people's videos. I haven't been commenting on my own comments section.
Honestly, that's a good thing. YouTube should not be your end-all be-all in life. Like, I'm sorry, but I have school, work, family, friends, relationships, then YouTube. Like, YouTube's not, like, my biggest priority. Mind you, I love doing it. Like, this is fun. I do this because I love doing it. I love getting my opinion out there. I love sharing my advice when I can. I love that sort of thing. So, like, for me, it's fun, but if my life had to revolve around YouTube, that would be really hard. Like, no. Like, good. Get out there, be doing things. That's amazing. I'm glad.
I haven't been uploading videos.
It's okay.
It seems like when real life starts, my internet presence kind of falls off because
that's fine.
Real life takes precedent over internet life.
Yep.
And I need to find a balance of the two because my YouTube life is important to me because that's how I'm sharing my weight loss journey with you guys. That is the way that I get support, a lot of support from you guys.
I mean, honestly, once a week weigh-ins, where you kind of discuss your week and how it's been. I mean, you can always add what I ate relatively for the week or whatever. That's fine to me. As long as your videos aren't or less than 20 minutes, that'd be great. Just saying.
It's not my main avenue of support, but it is a really good avenue of support for me. So I had to make the decision yesterday, a very hard decision, and it was something that has been weighing on my mind a lot lately. It's been causing a lot of stress in my life and taking up way too much time and space in my head and keeping me from being focused on what is important in my life, not just weight loss, but weight loss is definitely one of them. It has taken a toll on my personal life, on my physical well-being, just how I feel in general, and I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I finally made the decision yesterday, and I made the decision to step away from an area of my life that was causing me stress, and from now on I'm going to be devoting more time to myself and bettering myself. I know I've said this so many times before, and it is a cycle for me. I was just talking to Keto Diamond this morning about this, about how I feel like a failure because I start out really well and then I can just see it dropping off, and then I feel like a complete failure, and I go into hibernation mode and I kind of hide, I guess, and then I fall back into the food and I regain, and that is definitely not what I want to do. I need to break the cycle, and that's what her and I spoke with this morning.
Absolutely, I agree. And the thing is, like, you have support, and that's what you need. You have someone pushing you to do better, and you also have to push yourself. And honestly, if there is an aspect of your life that's causing you stress, it's good to get rid of it. I mean, depending on what it is. If it's work, you know, of course, you can't really get rid of that. But if it's something that is a detriment to your mental and physical well-being, then yeah, drop it. Get rid of it if you have to. Like, I would. I don't need no extra stress in my life. Thank you very much.
Spoke about this morning is breaking that cycle for me. I think a lot of us big girls, or big guys even, but a lot of us bigger women that are on YouTube that do videos for weight loss, we get stuck in those cycles. And a lot of people put us down for being in those cycles. And it is, I understand it gets tiring for you guys to watch those cycles, and you can see them coming, because I realize I can see them now myself. My therapist and I talked about that as well. I can see the pattern, setting myself up for the pattern, because the first week of my weigh-ins, or my first week weigh-in, my first week on doing keto, I haven't gotten into ketosis, but attempting keto, I did really well. The second week, I did fairly well. This week, I didn't do good, and then it's just going to keep slipping off from there if I don't take hold of it and do what I need to do to get it back. But I am recognizing that now. So that is one step further closer to breaking the cycle, I think.
I truly hope so. I really do. Like, because the biggest thing you have to think about is at your weight and your health, and how much longer do you really think you can live? I mean, honestly, like, if you're honest to yourself, you know, like, how much longer do you want to live as immobile as you are? Or, you know, I mean, imagine all the doors that would open up to you if you lost 100, 200 pounds. You'd be amazed. So it's like, I want that for you. I want that for everyone, you know, no matter what. It's a lot, you know, sometimes people just don't see that, like, obesity is a prison. It can be a prison. It can be the one thing that keeps you from living, and it's not fun. It's not fair. And so, you know, you want to do whatever's in your power to stop it.
But a lot of us big women here on YouTube that do our weight loss journeys, a lot of people think that we just do this because for the views or for the money, or we're trying to troll our audience, or I'm not sure what a lot of people think, but this is definitely not something that I'm doing for views. This isn't something I'm doing for attention. This is how my life has been for many years, and this is just me sharing this cycle with you, these cycles with you guys, because I know that there are a lot of people who struggle just like me with these cycles, and I know these other channels that I'm talking about, I'm not going to name them, but I'm sure we all know them. They do the same things. They cycle through their addictions and their
Yep.
behaviors the same as I do.
And I'm sure I'm reacting to most of them, actually. But yeah, I get it. Shoot, I've been on a weight loss journey for, I mean, honestly, a couple years. Obviously, I keep repeating the same cycle and cycle over and over again. Um, and it's not fun. And it's hard to break it. It really is. But at least, oh, sorry, I'm always yawning. I mean, it's midnight. I'm tired, but at least you're figuring it out. You're doing what you need to do to understand and to notice the cycle. I'm like, the first thing in addiction or like helping yourself is admitting you have an issue, and then understanding the issue and knowing the signs so that you can stop it before it becomes, the same thing over and over again.
And I'm sure that there are a lot of you out there who are watching me who do the same thing, whether you realize it or not.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you can probably see your own behaviors in my behavior and how I start out really strong and then I start slipping, and then all of a sudden I disappear. But I'm not going to disappear this time. I'm here working on it. Like I said, I've recommitted to getting back to where I need to be. I'm going to start uploading more often starting this week. I'm going to do my grocery haul this week, my keto grocery haul, keto friendly. I'm going to be showing you some recipes. I'm going to be showing you what I'm eating. I'm going to get back to doing more videos because that is what helps me stay accountable and helps me stay committed to this journey. And I don't need YouTube. I'm not trying to use YouTube as a crutch to lose weight, but for me it gives me motivation. Until I can find the motivation in another area, it gives me motivation to keep moving forward, and I'm okay with that. If that's the motivation that I need, I'll take it. I'll take whatever motivation I can from whatever area I can.
Good. That's what you need to do.
I've had a lot of people. I'm going to do a Q&A video. If you do happen to have any questions, you can definitely leave them in the comment section and I'll scan through them. I'm going to do a reading your comments video because I've had a lot of questions in the last few videos and I haven't been very present in the comment section and answering questions. I have tried to stay away from, and I found so much peace this way of staying away from not watching reaction channels, not reading too many comments, or not engaging in the comments. I know that there are a lot of people who have very strong opinions of me, who are very critical of me, and probably for good reason. But this is my journey, this is my life, and I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just telling you what has brought me a lot of peace. It's just focusing on myself, and I haven't been doing that, but as far as the comments and the negativity, a lot of people have said, oh, I would just delete the negative comments and block them. I'm not doing that anymore because that takes too much time and too much energy
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, like, having to block everyone. I mean, you're better off just disabling comments altogether if you're going to do that. But I think definitely steering clear of the negativity is a big thing. You're going to always have someone that's going to be negative. I mean, that's just how it is. Not everyone's going to like you. People are going to have the wrong idea about you. It's just how it's going to go. So the best thing you can do is do you, as I've said before, and, focus on yourself. Focus on your health. That's big. You just have to.
Putting somewhere else. Since I found a new group of friends, new real life things to do, volunteer situations, just more activities in my real life. I'm not fully relying on the internet and that kind of validation for my life anymore, and that feels really good, especially with my relationship. Having a real honest-to-goodness relationship feels so much better than just having a relationship over the phone, because that was something that was lacking in my life as well.
Yeah. I know how that is.
And not that that has anything to do with my weight loss, but I'm just talking about how I feel in general. I have a lot to talk about because I haven't talked to you guys, and I'm going to make more videos, like I said, because that helps to get my feelings out. I do journal, I do see my therapist, but I feel really freeing turning on the camera and just talking to the camera, talking to you guys, because like I said, I know that there's a lot of people out there who are going through the same things as I am, but just don't feel comfortable sharing those things on the internet because of the judgment. And I've finally come to a place of peace with that. I don't feel like debating people on my life. I don't need to justify that, and I want others to know that there are people out here that understand you, and you can come here to my channel if you need support.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing too. That's what I want. And, you know, I'm a reaction channel, but I'm not, like, automatically hating someone, you know, just because they're not doing well in their diet. Like, if I'm going to hate you for that, then I'm going to hate me for that, because I've been there. My thing is, if you're making a lot of excuses while you're not doing well, and you don't seem to be, like, you're owning that, you know, like, I'm not making excuses, that's great. When people start making excuses, or just they blame everyone else but themselves, like the Slayton sisters, Tammy, you know, she does that a lot. Like, she blames Amy for certain things, like, oh, you know, like, I don't know, I don't really watch her channel, but I've seen reactions to their, like, show that they have, 1,000-Pound Sisters, and she likes to just blame everybody else. I mean, I watch my 600-Pound Life, and they like to blame everybody else. Like, oh, you know, you stressed me out, and I need to eat blah, 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 blah because of it, and, oh, you, whatever. I don't know. That gets to me. Like, I'm like, no. Don't play victim. You know, as long as you're not doing that, you're good. Don't make excuses. Don't be a defeatist. You don't have that defeatist attitude, because that's the one that drives me nuts, too. Like, I can't do this because of this. No. You don't want to do this. Not that you can't, you know, like, and I'm not saying you specifically, I'm just saying in general, you know, like, there are certain things, like, you don't have any of those things, then you're good, you know. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, whatever. So, yeah, I think it's great, I really do. I think it's great that you're getting out there and meeting real people, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I have friends and stuff, but I would love to just meet a new group of people, do more active things. Like I said, go out in nature. I love that. Maybe one day even camp, when I feel like I'm of that right ability. Sleeping on the floor would be hard for me, but I could buy, like, one of those cots or something, and, you know, that would be cool. So, you know, I want to do more stuff like that, get out of the house more. I spent my whole childhood watching TV. I think I watched 8 to 10 hours of TV a day as a kid. I was thin back then, so I didn't really think about gaining weight. It wasn't until I was in high school that I started gaining. And now I'm just like, you know, what am I going to do with myself? What is, you know, my life going to be like if I want to stay at home all day? You know, so it's great that you're getting out there.
And I understand, and so you don't feel so alone in the struggle of life. I'm not that unique that I'm the only one going through this. So, going to be here more this week. Like I said, grocery haul is going to be coming probably on Friday. Some cooking videos.
Okay.
And I'm going to be doing some sit-down videos on topics that I want to talk about as well. All weight-related, all keto-ish. The food is going to be keto, of course, and the recipes keto, low-carb friendly. Then my talking videos will just be about what I'm going through emotionally, weight related, whatever's on my mind about that. In the next day or so, I'm going to have, Jean and I will have our first video out on our collaborative channel, and I will leave the link for that channel in the comments as soon as I get that done. Probably I'll leave that will probably be done by the time my grocery haul goes up on Friday, so I'll leave a little reminder in the video so you guys can go check that out. I'm really excited. That first video is a video we made at the end of last year, actually, but it was a really fun video, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. we had debated on whether just to throw that out and do another one, but we had so much fun making that video, I don't want to lose that footage because it was fun, and I think you guys are going to like it as well. So without further ado, and without wasting too much more of your time,
Thank you.
Let's get into my weigh-in. It wasn't good.
Okay.
It is just what it is. Here's my video.
Sorry I moved so much.
Hello.
My leg's starting to kill me.
It's ready.
Okay. I don't remember what it was before
So
I
as
have
you
my
can
book.
see, I'm down 0.6 pounds.
Okay.
6.6.
Hey, it's not a gain, and it is a loss.
I wouldn't even consider that a weight loss. That's just
It
a
is.
fluctuation in body
Well,
fluids or body mass, whatever you want to call
probably,
it.
but
So
it's something.
we won't be putting any money in the cookie jar this week. We won't be putting any stones in the bowl either, because 0.6, I don't think that accounts for $1 or a pound. But
Yeah, my last weight loss was 0.9. I'm like, oh, okay. Not even a full, couldn't even bother to be a full pound, huh? I'm like, all right, I see how that is. So, yeah, I get it, but I wasn't frustrated with it. I was like, it was still down and not up, so that's a good thing. You know, but yeah, I get it. It's not much, but just gotta keep trying, and you'll do better next week. You just gotta tell yourself, I'll do better next week. I'll do better tomorrow. Tomorrow, a new day and a new diet. You know, whatever, new dinner, new breakfast, new whatever, where you can just keep a better eye out on the food intake. And more walks. That's always important.
we are shooting for that next week. We are getting back on track. All week I was up a pound, down a pound, up a pound, down a pound. I'm glad that, what kind of made me the maddest or the most upset was I didn't go off track and just eat a bunch of food. I was just not counting my carbs, and I was over on carbs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So eating the carbs and then eating the high-fat food, not doing the rules of keto, it prevented me from losing anything.
Yeah, the thing about like carb counting and stuff is that when you start low carb, you gotta keep low carb, and you gotta be real diligent, because one little extra carb a day adds up, and before you know it, you're gaining weight. You're like, wait, what? And you could still be eating healthy, but like if you have extra carbs, like once your body starts burning fat and not carbs, you don't want to add carbs, because then your body doesn't know how to burn the carbs. It's like, wait a minute, I thought we were burning fat now. Like, what's happening? So it just holds on to your carbs, and then they turn into, fat. But differently, I guess. I don't know the science of it. But whatever. You gain weight. That was the problem I had. I tried low carb. Well, I think I even tried keto. I think. Yeah, for a little bit I did. But the moment I gave in, that was it. Gained and then some. So, yeah.
I was definitely glad I didn't gain, but I didn't binge, which is good. I was eating keto-ish food, but still eating too many carbs. So, and another thing that I have started, a bad thing this past week that I need to stop, is Diet Coke. I was getting a large Diet Coke at Subway probably every day, and there was a couple times that I got 2 in one day. And even though it is diet, I don't think that that is good for me. I think I need to go back to water. I haven't been drinking as much water as I should. So there you have it. That's how I did this week, 532.0 exactly. And like I said, grocery haul Friday. Then I'll have some keto-ish type of recipe videos coming for you in the next few days as well. I have some really good ones that we want to try out. I'm going to do a meal prep video probably for the beginning of next week, and show you guys what I plan on eating to get myself back on track and in a better place. We got this. We're not going to run off and hide because we didn't do well. We're not going to go head first into the food. We're going to pull our reins back in and keep moving forward. And I thank you, Keto Diamond, so much. She has been a godsend to me. She has been the voice of reason and the voice of wisdom. I appreciate her so very much. If you haven't done so already, please go check her channel out. She is an amazing woman, and I'm positive you will love her. She is very straight to the point. She doesn't sugarcoat things. She tells you like it is, which I appreciate, and she does it in a way that is not condescending, it is not mean, it is not nasty spirited, and she does it from a place of love and caring because she wants to help others.
That's good, you know. It's nice when you have someone just telling you how it is, you know, but in a way that you can be receptive to, because if someone's condescending or rude about it, then you're going to be like, well, F you, I don't want to listen to you or do what you say. So I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad that you have that support in her. It's really good.
And I simply adore her, and I definitely think you should check her out. So please do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop rambling. I have some more things I have to take care of this afternoon, and then I'm going to go enjoy myself to play some cards. Then me and my significant other, my boyfriend, I feel kind of weird at 44 saying boyfriend. I called him my domestic partner the other day, and he was like, what are you talking about? He prefers to he says my woman and my man.
There you go.
He thinks that is the term that we
even
should
then
use.
it's kind of...
I know, if you guys out there who
boyfriend.
are in a relationship, how do you refer to your other
boyfriend
half? Do you call them your boyfriend, your girlfriend?
I mean, boyfriend is the technical term for it. Like, that's how, I mean, unless you become engaged and it's fiance or husband or, you know, whatever, but their boyfriend is typically the way that goes. Domestic partner sounds, I don't know. It just sounds like common law. You know, like you're just living together, but you're not like together. But you live together for so long. So I don't like that one. Boyfriend's fine. I mean, at any age you can have a boyfriend, so, or a girlfriend or whatever. So
that aren't married. I don't know, I just feel kind of weird saying my boyfriend is 44. But that's what he is. He's my boyfriend. So, we are going to have dinner this evening together, and then we have a hot date planned for later tonight. We have laundry date night coming. So, that's what we're going to do for the rest of the day. And we have a fun time planned this weekend. We have game day on Saturday with friends. We take a bunch of games, and then we set up tables of games. And
that's always fun.
Snacks, our keto-friendly snacks. I'm going to have my keto-friendly snacks. That is going to be a video. I just said I was done, and I'm still rambling. Keto-friendly snacks for game day. I know usually when you refer to game day, that's Super Bowl, but I'm going to show you what I take to game day so I don't feel left out while I'm playing games, and what I can indulge in for game day, for our game day. So we have...
Okay, I'm just going to stop it right here. We got the weigh in. Great. So, you know, it was funny, like, when her and Jean, like, she would talk about him, you know, I was very skeptical, and even, like, when he moved in, I was really skeptical, but, I mean, I'm hopeful, and I'm hoping that it all goes well, and that he's genuine with his intentions with her, and she's genuine with her intentions with him, because it's really important. I hope that they're being very honest with each other, and that they're realistic about the relationship, no matter where it goes, you know, because sometimes you can get into a new relationship, and you have this, like, cloud, you know, about how amazing it is, or whatever, so I really do wish them the best. Her weight was not a gain. I mean, that's good. It was a maintain, which, you know, whatever. But next week will be better. She just has to start getting it back in order. And she can absolutely do that. She has the tools and the knowledge, and she did it before, and she did really well for a while. And so I definitely think she can get back in it. But I'm going to go to bed. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you very soon, I'm sure.